Right, so what's good YouTube, it's Calvince and I'm back with a video. Today, basically guys, I know it's been a long time, by the way, it's been a long time. So how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing fine, everything good, I hope so. So today guys, I want to take you some tutorial, something that I really feel is very much important, or is most important to people, or it's very important to people who are producers maybe, who want to know more about music. You know, I'm not a good singer though, but then the couple of days that I'll be taking out to learn about this song thing is just amazing. So I want just to have a talk with you guys to share with my experience a little bit on how I really feel, or rather my knowledge, which I've gathered during my study in this music production thing. By the way, I only learned this from YouTube through just watching some videos, then learning some skills, so I want to share with you guys certain things that I really feel are very much important. So today's tutorial, I want to talk to you guys about how to mix and how to how to produce an audio, or rather a vocal, or just what you can call it, but then an audio, how you can mix and how you can master, that is how you can mix and how you can master a simple audio. We're not going to be talking much, we're gonna jump straight into it. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, like the video, comment, and share the fellow friends. Let me know what you think, by the way, in the comments description below. So anyways, let's get straight into it. So right here is my DAW. So it doesn't matter what DAW you're using. For example, me, I'm using Adobe Audition. So maybe you could be using FL Studio, maybe you could be using Logic Pro, maybe you could be using Studio One or something. This thing making noise, hell no. All right, maybe you could be using Studio One and many other DAWs that are available. It doesn't matter. So for me right now, I'm using Adobe Audition. So we're gonna go right ahead and click on a multi-track session. So we're gonna name this to be like YouTube sample or tutorial. Let's make it a tutorial. No? YouTube tutorial. It okay? Out of that, we're gonna make we're gonna have a beat that will guide us to make an audio. So I got some beat here, right here. I'm gonna use this gravity one here, grab and drop it, that is in Adobe Audition. We're gonna wait until it loads, then we're gonna see what is next. So after the audio is loaded, the next thing that we're gonna want to know is what key is our tune, because we are not just going to be singing, or rather singing blindly without knowing what key the audio is. So I'm going to be playing this. I don't know whether you guys will be listening to it, but I'm going to be playing because I'm using my headphones right now. My headphones, or rather earphones, it doesn't matter, but then they are like low quality, just from my headphones. Let's listen to this.
Freeze, that's cold.
I think this is literally a cool beat. So what we're gonna do basically right now is going to be checking. We are going to be checking out, what kind of key this instrumental is. So what we're gonna do, I have a couple of plugins that are going to help me in doing this. So the most plugin that I use in doing this is Untest. So we're gonna go ahead and click here, click this one here, then come back to effects, then this one, then we're gonna say key. So we're gonna figure out this plugin is a cool plugin. It's a cool plugin that is it's a cool plugin that helps to detect what kind of I just clicked this, but then no worry, we're gonna be listening with the real beat. It helps to detect what key the beat is. So we're gonna be playing.
Freeze, that's cold.
Alright, so you can actually see that the key is in F sharp minor. You wanna, if you want to know what key the music or the instrumental is, you wanna you're gonna listen a little bit sometime before can figure out, because you'll notice that maybe it's jumping from key to key. So you wanna listen a little bit for the to the instrumental before you can really figure out, or you can really conclude on what key it is. So right now we're going to be deleting this key here, because we don't want the plugin to be on the vocal, on the instrumental. So delete that. Then you want to be coming back here, because we're going to record, so we want to be hitting record. Then input, you want to be using mono. Whenever you are recording in Adobe Audition, make sure you're recording on mono, please. Not that, on mono. We're going to be using our plugin. We're going to be using auto-tune, that is auto-tune, maybe just to give us the taste, the taste of having the song. So our key was in F sharp minor. Make the changes, make it look nice, F sharp minor. So this very, very much important, very, very much important, So let's record something. That's a little for testing, that is. Oh no, and I tell you now, you're gonna regret it later when you're gone too soon. Now call me, I'ma tell you, whatever you do was alright, you're gonna regret it. No. Like I said, I'm not a good singer though, but then I really think that with this vocal, we're gonna be putting on some effects and really see what really mixing and mastering an audio is, or rather a vocal is. So we're gonna go ahead and listen to it without auto-tune first. Oh no. And I tell you now, you're gonna regret it later when you're gone too soon. Now call me, I'ma tell you. Alright, so that's without auto-tune, right? So we're gonna listen to it with auto-tune. When it is auto-tuned, that is. Oh no. And I tell you now, you're gonna regret it later when you're gone too soon. Now call me, I'ma tell you, whatever you do was alright, you're gonna no. Alright, so basically that is what that's our vocal right now, because now we auto-tune it. Sorry, we want to do a couple of things that will make it sound great, sound great, right? So what we're gonna do next is there are a lot of background noises. For example, for me, especially for me, I've just recorded this using an earphone, so that you realize that there are a lot of background noises. But Adobe Audition is really, really dope. I like it in this way because it has its own plugins that really helps to reduce like noises, if you want to reduce noises from your vocal. So what we're gonna do right now is to double click this. Then this here is a whole noise. So what we're gonna do is reduce this noise, kill all of the noise. So we're gonna go to effects, then go to noise, capture noise. After capturing, then you go to click that. The whole noise is gone, right? So display. You want to do that, double click again the whole clip and say capture, and the whole noise shall be gone, right? So let's listen to this. Okay, let's listen to this. Oh no, and I tell you now, the noise is gone, right? So we're gonna go ahead and put it into the track. Oh no, and I tell you now, you're gonna be ready later. Right, so that's basically it. So that is one way in which you can be able to reduce your noises. Otherwise, let's go ahead and want to blend a little bit this audio or this vocal. So we're gonna add a little more VSTs here. We're gonna first reduce. We can be able to reduce the rate in which the dB in which the vocal is. So how do we do that? You can go ahead and use VST, or rather you can go ahead and use this Adobe Audition itself, by going ahead and double clicking, then double click again, go to effects, then come back here, then say dynamics. This dynamics here is a very simple tool that really helps the audio to compress itself to the a good amount of dB, or rather an equivalent dB, a uniform dB, that is. So go ahead, because it is set already. Mine I've set it to be 9 minus 9.2 and 10 ms. So I'm going to go ahead and apply. So realize that the audio itself is diminished, or rather not really diminished, but then it is compressed to a dB that is equal, or rather uniform to across the audio, right? So go ahead and click that. So it is compressed to a uniform, whatever you can call it, So we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit some reverb, maybe. We can go ahead and master using, I always like using Pro C2. Pro C2, this is from FilterShare. It is really a cool plugin that's really helps. And I tell you now, you wanna be ready later when you want to sue. Now call me, I'ma tell you whatever you did, you want alright. You gonna be later. Oh no. Right, so that is basically it. We just mastered using, using FabFilter, bro. Broken. Oh, no. And I tell you now, you're gonna be ready later when you want to sue. Alright, so we can go ahead and also now add, maybe you want to double our voice. Want to go ahead and double our voice, so go to VST3, Effects, Untest, then go to Duo. And before that, you can go ahead and add some FAQs. This one here really helps. This plugin here, I always like it because it helps in compression, threshold, attacking time, and release of the time. It helps so much fast. Now call me. Wait a minute. Let's listen from this point. And I tell you now, you're gonna be ready later when you want to sue. Now what attack really does is that it attacks what the S's. When there's a lot of it attacks, and it's gonna tell the vocal. If you listen to what is anything that is anything that is prolonged as those S's, You're gonna chill down, you know, and cool down and reduce a little bit. That's what it does. Alright, so you compress it. So we can go ahead and, you know, add some. We can go ahead and double our voice, like I said, by using Avox Duo. Avox Duo is one of the. Oh, somebody calling right now, man. Wait a minute. Hello. Wow, so that was just an interference. So Avox Duo is one of the plugins that really helps in terms of, you know, doubling the voice. We can be able to use this type of, you know, plugin to double our voice. That is, if you want to. Right. So the next thing that we're gonna do, we can be able to go ahead and, you know, if you want our voices to release like some alto, some tenor, some soprano, you know, we can go ahead and use this cool auto tune here that is called Harmony Engine. Harmony Engine, this is one of the plugins that I really find so much dope, because if you want to, you know, increase your voice by multiple, like many people singing in different types of tones, you know, you can be able to go ahead and add that. For example, let's listen to this real quick. Alright, so that's basically it. So if you want your voice to be double, listen to this real quick. That is if you want our voices to be double. But then for this audio, you don't want our voices to be double. So we're gonna mute it real quick, you know, real quick like that. No, like this. Or we can go ahead and even remove it if you want to. And I tell you now, you wanna be ready. Right, so we can go ahead and maybe do one thing for the vocal right now, because the number of things that we'll be keeping on catching. We're gonna go ahead and, you know, just come here and add some echo to the vocal a little bit. Echo, say echo. Wow. Go back, double click again. You can go ahead and say echo. That's when you choose out that now and say apply. Come back that. When you want to see, now call me. So you realize that, you know, the audio has got some echo. So let's listen to the final what we've done right now. The final audio, that is.
Freeze, that's cold.
And I tell you now, you wanna be ready now. When you want to see, now call me. I tell you, whatever that's how to know you can go to mix, simple mix, and master your vocal. That's just a simple way using some simple and little VST. There are a number of things that really one needs to know. So this for this tutorial. Next tutorial, I'll be coming up with more and more things that you really need to know about tutorials, mixing and mastering vocals. Anyways, thank you so much guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, and we're out. Peace.